how does it feel like being here?
Oh, do you mean in London or in the university?
Here, I don't care.
Okay, yeah, now I remember you asking that question.
yeah.
I think if you ask me to say it in one sentence, I feel like I've come home. That statement has been resounding inside my head every time I come across something and I'm like, this is home, you know? And that's crazy because I've only been here for a month. But especially speaking about London as a place and a land to live in, I think I was sort of like made to be here. The weather, the culture, the food, everything, like I'm like it's perfectly. But and also I've never felt at home in India for some reason, you know. So that's why for me it's really profound. But the university is just blowing my mind.
Really?
Honestly.
Did you expect this? Itre?
Well, I mean, I knew that. I guess unless it was Harvard or MIT, there is no better place I can be for what I want to study. So I was ready to be like, okay, you know what? They might blow my mind. And I guess coming from Trivandrum, I'd be like, it's not like I've seen a lot. So I'm going to see a lot of different things. But actually seeing that and actually experiencing my mind being blown, it's I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. But every single thing that we talk about in the DRL, every single thing that the Architectural Association makes us think, the professors, I mean, I am having like just random simple conversations with people that I learned about in my undergrad. Right.
Oh.
So in my undergrad, you learn about all these like really big firms, world famous firms that are doing this thing, that are doing that thing, and you learn about senior architects, principal architects. This guy did that, you know, Patrick Schumacher, he designed that, Theo Spiropoulos, he designed that. And then here, these are people that I meet on a day-to-day basis and I'm just I'm discussing my small designs with them. And
oh my fish.
Yeah. And actually, I don't know if I should say this on record, but an incredibly different way that these people teach and the way that I have been taught before is that these people, although they have accomplished like as like big things as you can accomplish in such a field like architecture, they look at you, they treat you, and they discuss with you as if you are their equal, as if they have as much to learn from you as you have to learn from them. And for a student like me, it's so empowering. It's like there is no bad idea. Anything I say has a potential, and they and me are working towards realizing that potential. Now all these things are what is blowing my mind. I'm like, to be in such an environment from a small town like Trivandrum, that's incredible, man.
And it's only, you've only been for 1 month, isn't it?
I've only been here for a month. That's crazy. And well, a lot of people did warn me about like, you know, the weather is gonna be like really gloomy and dark. But that's what I
wanted.
Yes.
Because
and
you
that's
told
what
me.
I like.
Do you remember? You told me.
I told you. Because
said,
you were like, you have to really understand the weather and the climate and the social structure and everything before you just randomly make a decision to go.
Yeah.
Because just because you're abroad, it's not like some fantasy land. It's also another part of the world. It has its own pros and cons. And I did do that. I felt like I would be fine. And I am. So, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry if I like just went off on a...
No. I mean, I think you answered everything that I probably wanted to ask anyway.
Okay.
You know, I mean, do you, on a scale of 0 to 100,
Okay.
is how much worth it is it? Like 0 to 100?
Dude, there is no scale to really like talk about how worth it. See, so I don't come from a wealthy family, right? So for me, it's a huge financial investment. And yes, I did get a scholarship, and so that's a lot that is
taken off from
you.
Yeah.
From my head. But even then, there is always there was always that question in my head.
Is it gonna be worth it?
Yes. Like, should I just have studied in an IIT in India? Right? But it does not compare. Like it in just 1 month, I feel like I've learned more than I could have learned in IIT. Now I am. It's a little controversial, that statement, because IITs are great, okay, they're amazing. But if you have an opportunity and if you get into a place like this, it's always worth it. And this money, well, that's an interesting concept, right? What do you want to invest on? See, money you make, not to just keep it hoarded in a sack under your basement. You invest it on something which will give you returns. Now, this is an investment that I think one of the best
investment you probably could ever make. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, what did you score? You're saying it's off the charts. It's above 100. Is that what you're saying?
It is actually.
Okay. And what do you think got you here when you see other people in your same cohort?
Right. Well, I think if anybody puts their mind to anything, they can achieve it. That's for sure. But not everybody is exposed to a possibility of putting their mind to great things. A lot of people that I see, they don't even consider the possibility, or they can actually go to a place like Harvard or the Architectural Association for an architect or MIT. It's just like, you would think that, isn't it obvious to want the best, right?
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah.
So for me, there were a lot of people in my life, including you, who told me, see, it's not impossible. You just need to know how to get there, right? And there are people along the way who help you for it. You need to find it. You need to work for it. If you don't get, you don't get. But some people just don't even try.
Yeah.
And I think that is a little sad. You try, you don't get. You deal with what you get in life, right? You try, you get it. You get it. I think that's one of the main things that I feel like I'm here, and maybe somebody else is not. Even if they might have had
or better. You never know. But they didn't just try. They didn't try.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you tried with.
That's there.
What tip would you give someone who wants to get into such universities or institutions?
Well, I would really. This is something that you also did for me, which I also did while I was doing it, was just to really analyze why I wanted to come here. Was it just for the fame of it? Not that it's bad, but I think after a while, there is also the reality that once you pass out of here, you also need to be passionate enough to get a good job and actually put this what you're learning into practice, right?
Yeah.
So if you're not ending up in something that you're not passionate about, then however big, great, whatever it is, it's gonna be it can go both ways, good and bad. So, but if you're someone who's really passionate and who wants to get into, say, the Architectural Association, I would say, first of all, you gotta have a mindset that no matter what, I will give my 100% to getting into it. Okay, and that involves being in touch with the right people. For example, there are a lot of aspects to this. For me, there were the people who helped me make a portfolio. There were the people who helped me understand what needs to, go in the CV and all these things. And part of that people were you, because in our first, also it's not like a promotional thing. Okay.
Yeah, she's not promoting Hubble Bubble,
Yeah, but they are cool. That's there. But yeah, people like you. Who gave me a right orientation on how to go about it. You can really want something, but to get connected to people who will help you get there is really important. And for that, you need to research, you need to put your mind to it, you need to do what you can. And if you don't get, you don't get. That's there. But you got to try. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I would tell them. Then obviously the questions of what are the projects that you've done. I feel like from the beginning of your undergraduate education, you need to think about things in a global scale.
Okay.
You need to not just do it for doing's sake. You need to get a little outside your comfort zone, and it's gonna take you to places that you didn't think you would go to. Yeah.
I mean, okay, if we just put it that way, you're an architect. We got connected because to help me with the social media.
Correct. Yes.
That's something completely
That's
out of
crazy.
your line.
Yeah.
And that's how we got connected.
Yes.
So maybe that was not maybe to do the social media.
Right.
It's maybe for this. I don't know.
Maybe,
You never know.
Yeah. Like life takes all kinds of turns, and you gotta welcome
Yeah, she
whatever
did my,
people add to it.
she did my social media for Hubble Bubble, by the way.
Yep.
That all spacey, cool art. Yeah. So, okay. I mean, okay, you've just been here for a month. I know you've
Yes.
said about the cool stuff here. What's the first thing that comes to your mind that you've learned? Like the first thing that you learned probably, or the biggest valuable, the most valuable thing you've learned in the first month of being here?
Like in life.
No, just from the university. In the 1 month of
Okay.
being here.
Okay. From the university.
Yeah.
That.
The first thing you felt is the most
Okay, the
valuable.
first thing that I can think about is
Yeah.
that they welcome any question.
Okay.
Even if it's not in the curriculum.
Okay.
And welcoming it doesn't mean that they hear it and they're like, okay, they actually discuss on it. They try to see where you're coming from.
Okay.
And I think that's what first comes to my mind, because I never had that in India, in an educational. Like, if it's too outside of your perceived realm of academic education, they're like, let's not waste time on this. Or they're like, maybe, you're going a little off track. Why do we need to discuss about this? Here, all thought is welcome. But I also think it's because it's a design research lab where you're trying to push towards the end of the spectrum where architecture ends at this moment. And you're like, okay, what is next? What is next? What haven't we thought about in architecture? And that's why I think I came to the right place, because I used to be someone who asked a lot of questions like, why is this, why is that, why is this, why is that? And after a point, like the professors back, so I say back home because that's the only thing I know, and it might not be the same experience for everyone. This is just my personal opinion, what I faced. But back home it was always like, should I speak in English?
No, that's alright. Yeah, I mean.
നീ എന്തോ ഇങ്ങനെ അൺനെസസറി ആയിട്ട് കുറേ ചിന്തിക്കുന്നത് ഇതൊന്നും ഓർ സമയം ഇതൊന്നും എന്തായാലും ഇവിടെ നടക്കത്തില്ല.
Okay.
So there is nothing that's impossible here. It's just that you need to work. You need to be like, you have that thought. Let's work on it, man.
Yeah.
Let's see where it goes. And follow it like as
wherever it takes,
goes.
and then let's see from there. Yeah.
So that's really.
And how long is this program? 1.5 years? Or 1 year?
Yes.
1.5.
1 year and 4 months. 1 year and a thesis.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
And you just started.
Yes.
How excited are you to
I'm very excited. Honestly, I'm here in this department from morning till night. Like when the security guy comes to close it, I go. And almost everybody here is like that. Somehow, they just excite so many parts of you that, like once you go home, you're like tired. You need to cook. You need to do all these like unnecessary, necessary things.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stimulate you as the department does. So for me, I think that's
because
nice.
you love what you're doing. So
that's
kind
also
of you
there.
enjoy, you
The
would rather
passion
be
is also
here
there.
than there.
That is true. That is true.
I mean, don't really have much to ask. It's good for now. I think I'll ask you one last question.
Sure.
2 more questions.
Sure.
What's the best thing you like about Hubble Bubble?
The best thing I like about Hubble
Be
Bubble.
honest. I mean, I haven't asked this question before, so.
That's okay. That's an interesting question, because what is the best thing I like about it? Is that you guys, I think it is related to the best thing I like about my university, is that there is no impossibility in your whole theory of higher education, or not just higher education, but generally going forward in life, the next step. That's what you guys want to address, whether it's higher education or a different kind of living, or changing a job, or you guys touch upon a lot of things, but basically under the umbrella of what next. I want to do this, whatever age, whatever gender, doesn't matter. But the best thing about it is that you approach it in the sense that there is nothing that somebody could say where you'll be like, oh, or oh, that might be a bit tricky. you're just like, oh, that's what you want? Okay, cool. Let's see where that goes, right? And you follow that. But you're also realistic. You're also very learned. You have a lot of people that will give you like actual, like you're dream chasers, but you're also learned about it. Like
Okay.
you don't just take people on a random
on a blind,
journey.
yeah, okay, got it.
So I think that's really cool.
Okay, I'll ask you this. I asked the same question before
Okay.
for the uni or
Okay.
being here.
Cool.
On a scale of 0 to 100, how much would you score Hubble Bubble?
Oh, Hubble Bubble.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't do that.
Come on, you give me honest answer, yeah?
Because I have no reference of comparison. But
No, just don't
on a
have to
scale
compare.
of 0 to 100 of how much Hubble Bubble has impacted this journey, I would say it's like it's not even because part of the reason I'm here is Hubble Bubble, you know, so it's not like I can scale it.
Scale it.
Yeah, it's beyond a scale. Like these are not things that,
You can measure.
yeah, quantitatively be
Yeah.
like, okay, 97%. Now, what
Yeah,
is the
what's that
3%?
mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
I know, I understand.
Because
Makes
I'm
sense.
here now.
Yeah.
And I'm here and I'm doing what I'm loving. And so, but I can say that like there were multiple people and things that impacted my journey.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think Hubble Bubble is one very crucial part of it. And I think in many places where I felt like, oh, this was too complicated, or like this process is like, you know, getting to my head and I'm feeling so lost, you were always there, like you and Fatima and
Adina, yeah.
Athena, and like, you guys were there to like just be like, hey, no, we can figure it out, we
Yeah.
can figure it out. Like all these, ultimately, yeah, you are chasing a dream, but then you have applications and you
yeah.
have all the
The boring
banking
stuff,
and
yeah,
you
that's
have
it.
all the transactions and you have all the. Sometimes it can kill your dream because it's that frustrating. So,
Okay, yeah.
so yeah, I would say you guys were a major part of me being here. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
So,
I think I'll catch up with you 6 months down the line.
yes.
See how your experience is.
Yeah.
You'll be done with your semesters, and I want to
Yes,
know
true,
how
true,
it
true.
was all, you know, all of that.
Yeah, you
So,
should. You should.
Yeah, I think just have fun, enjoy your
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
you're doing, everything, enjoy everything, every
That's
bit
the
of
plan.
your life.
That's the plan.
Yeah, and I'm watching,
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
and I'm proud of you. Trust me, I'm really proud. Yeah.
Thank you for all the help, man.
No worries.
Honestly, yeah.
No worries. Bye bye.
Bye.
Like, share, subscribe.